Well, that was disturbing. Anyway, welcome back. And as we all know, the music festival Austin City Limits is upon us, bringing many colorful characters to our city. Now, we here at Next Week Now are extremely lucky to have one of the most anticipated acts from the festival here at the show tonight. Everyone, give it up for William Eilish!
I love that guy!
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your girl, Billie.
So, William, how's ACL been going? You liking our fair city?
Yeah, man, I'm out here having a good time and shiz. You know, I'm just having a real good time. A great time. Like, you know, I'm just out here having a good time. Like, yeah.
Well, that's good to hear. Well, I'm glad you're having a good time.
Yeah, like, you know, it's just like a real good time. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Willie, I think I do know what you're saying. So, what have you been up to this last week between performances?
Well, you know, I've been out here exploring the city and know, like, there's some cool Texas-themed shiz to do here. I went to the rodeo the other day and rode a horse, and that shiz was a straight vibe, you know what I'm saying?
Well, that's fun. I'm glad you're taking part in some of the trademarks of Texas culture.
Yeah, I also have been kind of just fatty chilling around UT campus. You know, I went on a campus tour, and, like, that shit was pretty sick, you know?
Cool. That's cool. So, Bill, what are you thinking about going to UT?
I mean, hells yeah, maybe that music and shit is chill and all, but I think it might be pretty groovy to get a higher education or something, you know?
Oh, well, wow, you heard it here first, folks. Billy and Whiplash is thinking about attending the University of Texas.
You're damn right. I even got some merch from the co-op, which y'all been around. Let me just show you real quick.
Okay.
Nice. I've been working on my Texas accent. Yeah, I've been working on it. How y'all been doing? Boy, when y'all love to ride a horse right now and eat a cactus right about now? Gee golly, what a harsh environment the desert is.
Bill, you know none of us talk like that, right?
Wait, but like that's really how they talk in all those movies, you know?
Yeah, that stereotype is quite exaggerated. Anyway, what would you want to major in if you did go to the University of Texas?
Well, I think I might try to do something like philosophy or something like that, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's very interesting. What makes you want to study that?
Well, you know, I've been thinking a lot about the bad guy for so long. But, like, what does it really mean to be the bad guy, you know? Like, in a philosophy sense, you know?
Yeah, you know what, Billy, you make a good point.
Yeah, I mean, it's been on my mind recently. Like, when we all fall asleep, well, where do we go? And, like, do all the good girls go to hell? What happens when the party's over? Like, I just want some answers to all these questions, too, you know?
Those are all some very good questions to ask, and hopefully you'll be able to get some answers in some philosophy classes at UT.
Yeah, same here. I'm just pumped, you know. I'm ready for these answers, you know?
Yeah, I know. Well, it was nice having you on the show. Everyone give it up for Billboard Stylish!
Yeah! We love you, Xander!
All right. Well, that was disturbing as well. Well, at the very least, I'm really excited to see Billy through my rich friend's Snapchat stories this weekend. But for now, the show must go on. Last week, a study came out by the World Health Organization that Russians, who famously live in Russia, have been drinking less, repeating, drinking less in Russia and living longer. It boggles the mind. The study showed that between 2003 and 2016, alcohol consumption dropped by 40%, and life expectancy has increased to men at 69, nice, and women at 78, which is certainly higher than whatever those old numbers were. Don't worry about them, though. They're old, just like how Russians can be old now. So it's anyone's guess as to why this is happening, but here at Next Week Now, we don't guess. We know. So here is our official 100% true prediction. They just don't like the taste anymore. You know, sometimes things are just really simple, but now we ask, what now? Russia's whole image is about loving vodka and dying early, I guess. But what are they going to do now? Just be aware of their limits and actively regulate their drinking in consideration with the overall health costs and financial costs? It sounds like some real un-Russian spirit going on there. Speaking of America, life expectancy in the U.S. is also about 70 years, but honestly, it's just not the same. It really doesn't feel like we earned it the same way that the Russians did. It's like if you went to high school with someone who was a worse actor than you in every way, but they got the lead in Hello, Dolly, and you got a chorus bit, and it doesn't really feel like he earned it, Mr. Allen! Ah! But back to the subject at hand. Here's the thing. Does life expectancy really matter? I mean, animals are still being hunted to extinction. Coral reefs are being destroyed, and I got rejected from another callback. The whole world is burning. Let's just accept it. We want to die. Which is even more confusing as to why the Russians are drinking less. I mean, I personally would not want to die sober, but I also wouldn't want to die drinking Russian vodka. No offense to them, but I'm not our president. I don't partake in Russian fluids. But ultimately, the big question that this all leads us to is, why should I care? Russians living longer isn't only a Russia problem, but an America one too. This isn't because it means they can hack our elections all over again for many years to come. Most of us don't have Facebook anymore, so they can't do that. This also isn't about how they marginalize and abuse gay people, because if America actually cared about gay people, there wouldn't be a Supreme Court case arguing over whether or not LGBT people can be fired just because they're LGBT. It would be a question to which you just respond, no, you shouldn't fire them just for that. But anyway, the real reason here is, it's because the space race is still technically going on, and we have to colonize Mars before they do. That's why anyone would actually put up with Elon Musk. Aside from that, this must be a slap in the face to America, because while it took Russia 13 years to decrease alcohol consumption as much as they have, it only took America 1 year alone to increase White Claw consumption by 500%, consisting of only sorority girls. Seems America's strategy is to drastically decrease our own life expectancy by making sure every college student pukes on the street after having a little bit too much at Kappa Kappa Kappa, the frat house with the tiki torches. If you don't die from the alcohol poisoning, a car will probably hit you in this traffic. This is the government's design to try and keep younger generations from coming to Mars, because we breathe more air than the old people. So the next time you see that car speeding past a stop sign, hurtling towards you, remember that if we want to beat the Russians to Mars and outlast the old folks, we need to keep you alive, so that you can die with the rest of us from not using metal straws or something. I don't know. I think tonight's been pretty good. My final prediction for tonight is that you'll be back again at this time next week. And also, you'll watch my cameo on The Ranch on Netflix. On God, I'm in there 20 minutes and 36.7 seconds in. I'm behind Ashton Kutcher, but his big head kind of hides me. But I'm there, okay? I'm there.